and we've begun. What's up, guys? This is Squarology, playing a 5-minute game on Chess.com, and my opponent has just played knight f3. So I'm going to play d5. I'm just going to stick a pawn in the center of the board. If your opponent doesn't prevent that, then you should just do it. Well, that's like my new opening mentality. Stick a pawn in the center of the board. Get some space. Of course I'm going to get some space. Knight c6 with the idea of e5. Great. I'm doing really well here. I just have a big old center. I'm going to continue developing normally. No need to complicate matters. And then I'm going to play bishop c5. Then he'll play something like b4. And then I take... Okay, so bishop c5, b4, bishop b4, knight e5, and then queen a4. So I'm going to prevent that b4 move right away. I know he wants to get that thing in. And then he's going to have a strong queen side. So I just prevent that. I'm not in any rush to castle. Not yet. The reason I'm not is because... And I'll snap that guy off for sure. Because now he's got this weak pawn on d3. Of course he can push it, but, you know, I like this. I like this. Alright. So what was I saying? I was saying something important about the position. Okay, I forgot. I'm just going to castle in the next move and then play something like bishop f5 and attack this weak pawn on d3. He's probably going to try to attack me on e5, and I'm going to attack him on d3. All right. Bishop f5, attacking d3. That's what's coming up. Very nice. And I want to get my rook on the e file to protect this pawn, because that pawn is on a half-open file, which means it can be assailed from the front. See, he can attack me like this. So that thing needs a little bit. It needs not a little bit. I need to take these little things out of my vocabulary. I'm always saying little. It needs protection. The e5 pawn needs protection. So I want to play something like rook e8. All right, so now I'm attacking d3. And it's very easy for me to attack d3. I can even play knight b4 in the future. All right. I'm forgetting some things. I'm forgetting what I'm saying. I think that's old age. It happens to me a lot. I open a new tab in Google Chrome or Firefox, and I'm like, why did I open a new tab? I forgot. Okay. Smart. Getting rid of his weakness. But things are starting to get a little bit... I don't know. Hold on, let's just calculate that. E d4, knight d4, knight d4, queen d4, bishop d4, rook d8. And I'm developing really well. I like that. I'm just gonna go in for it. Because we're developing like crazy. I mean, we're exchanging like crazy, but to me it seems like I'm doing pretty well. Like I come off better. Why do I come off better? Why am I maybe because of like these weak squares, like this bishop d3 and attacking c4. I just feel like it feels like my pieces are better placed. That's how I feel. And I'm not afraid of losing this because I have tactics. First of all, I'm just attacking him. And I have this pawn at the end. If he takes, then I take him here. All right. c5. That's a funky little move right there. Hold on a second. c5, bishop f6, knight d5. Bishop b2, knight e7. Fork. Knight fork distance. Gotta be careful with that. So you know what? I'm going to prevent any of that stuff by playing c6. But then he has bishop b6. You know what? I like this move. Hold on. Think about it, my friend. Think about it. What do I do here? Can I still make c5 work? c5, bishop f6, knight d5. And then no. No, I can't make it work. Bishop d3? No, that's impossible. Bishop e4? No. But then I have a c6, then he just threatens me here. I don't know what to do. I want to play b6. My intuition tells me it's right. Putting those guys on the dark squares. And then we'll see what to do afterwards. Yeah, I don't know about that. It's a very complicated position. But I didn't want to give up the b6 square. I didn't want to give him a nice little home on b6. Alright, Mr. Vika, what do you have for us? Maybe a rook e1 attacking the bishop. And then if he moves away, he doubles the pawn. Nice. I like that. But then I play rook e8. Yeah, I like... Okay, he plays rook e1, then I play rook e8. And I'm doing alright. I'm fine. The position is symmetrical. It feels like a lot of things have happened. It feels like this kind of pawn structure would not have come out of a Benoni, a reverse Benoni, because that's what he played. He played the reverse Benoni. The Benoni doesn't have that good of a reputation, but it's a good opening. Michal Tal used it a lot. He loved the Benoni. Up until his last days. Yeah, up until his last days, he would have a lot of games with it. And if I'm not mistaken, he used it in the 1988, I think it was in 1988, when he won the World Blitz Championships. He was by then not the youngest man, but he won it. I think he was in his 50s. All right. And he won it over Karpov and Kasparov. He was an awesome tactician, and he really liked the Benoni. That's the good thing. You get a lot of tactics. All right. And he's gotten a lot of play, a lot of activity. But he's frozen. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what happened with Vika. Says he's still connected. He must be calculating a brilliancy. All right, so this knight d5 is a brilliancy. I'm just gonna take him. Well, what else can I do? He was attacking my bishop, and I didn't want to move it. Okay, so he spent a minute and a half coming up with this brilliancy. But why is it so brilliant? I don't get it. I know, I honestly don't get it. So I play here, get the e-file. That's the most important thing in the position. For me, getting the e-file. If I can get that rook to e2, then I'll have a piggy. By the way, a piggy is a rook. Okay, it's actually a pig. A pig is a rook on the 7th rank. Or the 2nd rank. The rank where all the pawns are. This would be a piggy, and then I would be able to attack these pawns. Well, I don't know about that, but he prevented that anyway. I don't know if it was so special, because I couldn't go anywhere. But he prevented it anyway. And now, you know what? I have this. Trying to get rid of that light squared bishop. That's a good thing. Because the more I trade off, the better I'm going to be. He's got an isolated queen pawn. So I snap him off and get a piggy. Oh, but he's attacking here. I got you. Smart man. So I protect this pawn here. What's my plan? My plan is to play f6 and king f7. Yes, I like this. Because with f6, I get rid of any back rank problems. And it also helps me bring my king into the game. And I want a piggy as well. f6, king f7, and then piggy time. Or rook d7, I also have. Ooh, that's a nice move. Oh, but he attacks me. Ooh, that's a good move. That's a good move right there. Trying to attack me. Good one. Good one. Hold on. He's got tactics here. Yeah, if I take, then he's going to play rook c8, then I lose my rook. So you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to play here. This is funkiness to the extreme. I'm losing a pawn here. Maybe it's a theoretical draw. We'll have to see what happens. I certainly have no chance of winning. Well, who knows? We don't have much time left. Neither of us has much time left. But I'm a piggy. I'm active. I'm very active. So, it does look like a draw. Because I'm so active. I don't have to worry about Because I'm so active, I know that activity here is really important in these kinds of endgames. He can't do much. It's going to be really hard for him to make progress. Really, really hard. With my rook on the second, sorry, I should call him a pig, because that's what he is. Correct. So I check him, and then I'm going to get in. I might be able to get something here. My pieces are becoming pretty ridiculously active. Check. And he loses the pawn. Yes. Check me. Check me, sure. And I win on time. But it's a draw. It's a draw. It was a good game. The modern Benoni, he played that pretty well. Yeah, it was nice. I liked it. All right, guys, so please follow me on Twitter at Squarology.